The auditorium lights dimmed, and the crowd went silent. The grand finale of St. Peter's annual talent show was about to begin. Everyone expected another flawless performance from the school's golden boy, Ethan Blake, the confident, handsome singer who had won 3 years in a row. But tonight, someone else was about to step into the light. Someone everyone had always ignored, Lucas Hart. Lucas sat quietly backstage, clutching his worn-out guitar. His fingers trembled as he adjusted the strings, the same guitar his late father had given him before passing away. He wasn't the kind of guy people noticed. He wasn't popular, didn't wear fancy clothes, and rarely spoke in class. Most saw him as that quiet kid who sits near the window. But music was where he felt alive. Just a few weeks earlier, when auditions were announced, Lucas almost didn't sign up. He knew how the crowd treated people like him, invisible or laughed at. He'd been mocked before for stuttering when nervous, and for wearing second-hand shoes. But when he saw a poster that read, "Everyone deserves their moment to shine," something inside him whispered, "Maybe this is yours." During rehearsal week, Ethan and his friends made sure Lucas knew his place. "Dude, are you seriously auditioning?" Ethan smirked, leaning against the piano. "Talent show, not charity show." His friends laughed loudly, but Lucas simply smiled weakly. "We'll see," he said softly, more to himself than to them. Every evening, Lucas practiced in the old garage behind his house. His mother worked late shifts at the diner, leaving him alone with his music and his memories. He often looked at a framed photo of his father holding a guitar, whispering, "I'll make you proud, Dad." But as the show day neared, tragedy struck. Someone broke into the school's backstage area, and Lucas's guitar was smashed. It was no accident. He found a small note on the floor. "Spotlight isn't for losers." His heart sank. That guitar wasn't just an instrument, it was all he had left of his father. Lucas almost quit right there. That night, he sat under the flickering streetlight, tears rolling down his cheeks. But then, a soft voice came from behind. "Hey, don't give up." It was Mia, his classmate, quiet, kind, and one of the few who actually noticed him. She placed her hand on his shoulder and handed him a small package. Inside was her brother's old acoustic guitar. "He doesn't play anymore," she said. "But maybe it's meant for someone who will." The next day, Lucas signed up again, despite the whispers, the laughter, and Ethan's mocking grin. Now, standing backstage on the night of the show, his name was announced. "Next up, Lucas Hart." A murmur ran through the crowd. "Who's that? Wait, he's performing? Is this a joke?" Lucas stepped into the spotlight, heart pounding. For a moment, he froze. The audience was a blur of faces, skeptical, amused, waiting for him to fail. Then he took a deep breath, closed his EY.